Oh, car talk, oh, car talk. That might be a nice one. All right, I'll keep working
Reminds
on the
me
intro.
of my parochial school
Oh,
upbringing.
yeah. There we go. That was good.
Oh, jeez. I almost said I'm still in parochial school.
Yes.
Pray for me. Pray for me.
Oh, there we go.
Moving on. I'm going to get my pitch pipe. Did your nuns have a pitch pipe?
Yes, they did.
I remember that. I always wanted to play that thing.
I know, you should have. We can get you one still.
I'd
It's
like
not
a
too,
pitch pipe.
It's not too late for the pitch pipe.
I would love a pitch pipe.
I know. Okay.
I'll blow it for each of our intros.
I think we should. Perfect.
Oh my God.
A triangle.
All right. Moving on.
Yes.
Moving on to car talk.
Let's talk about helping, like children helping in the classroom.
Or at home.
At home too. Oh, absolutely at home.
Yep. I like that idea.
I mean, there was just a great study that came out of Harvard. Do you want to talk about that, Kathy? You always talk about the research really well. Yeah.
she's trying to say that I'm smarter than her.
She's much
She
smarter.
usually talks about
She's
how
still
I'm
much smarter.
older than her.
Older, smarter,
older,
wiser.
wiser, fatter. No, but and people might have even seen this. I don't know. My algorithms on social media show me this kind of stuff all the time because I'm nerd out sometimes. But they also show me like fun drinking games when you're on a girls' weekend. So
there you go.
anyway,
Nice
there I
mix.
am. That's who I am. Harvard talked about some of the most successful adults later in life had chores when they were kids. And if my husband's listening to this, he's dying because my kids, he still says, our kids never did enough around here.
Right. None of our kids have.
And I'm sitting in Leanne's car, and I have to say, I wish we had a 4-year-old here with one of those little tiny vacuums.
Yes, to vacuum.
Or
Yeah.
or like one of those tiny little dustpans and brushes, because man, you live in a really
Filth.
dirty car.
Filth.
I'm gonna do a white glove test. There's like major dust. Anyway,
Yes.
but there are kids who like to help with cleanup.
Yes. Absolutely. So there's kids that like to help with cleanup, and we love them. We're like, yeah, great, go to town. And then there's children who don't like to. So
There are kids who will avoid it at all costs.
Exactly. How
Yep.
do we present it, though? We need to think about presenting
Yep.
it in a positive way.
Okay.
So I would say one of the things is to make sure you have the proper tools. So like little dustpan and broom. Make sure that you have awesome little wipes around for them to use. I mean, you don't want to give them think about this.
Yeah, don't
A
give them
paper
the bleach
towel.
solution.
But also the paper towel that doesn't clean up, like
Exactly.
doesn't absorb
They need to
anything.
be successful.
How frustrating is that? Like we all know what that's like, and a lot of programs have those awful paper towels. So think about
the
that.
kind they have in prison.
Yeah, give
Toilet
them,
paper and paper
give them
towels.
sponges.
Yep.
Give them things that they're going to want to use,
Yep.
to be able
Yep.
to clean and support the cleaning. And I think that when you find that child that doesn't like to clean, but you find something they like to do. So maybe they were in the block area and they run away and they hide because they don't want to clean up the
Yep.
blocks. Instead of going on top of that child and be like, come on, you need to clean up the find something
I
else
saw
for them
you
to
playing
clean.
over here.
Oh yeah, we've
Yep.
heard them all.
Yep.
Find something else for them to clean up, or maybe go over and make it fun and say, all right, come on, I'll do one, you do one. You need to make it engaging for young children, because I don't know about you, but obviously I still don't like to clean, like as an adult. So some
Actually,
people
I
like
will
to
say
clean,
this:
some people
Leanne's
don't like to
home
clean.
is beautiful and spotless. Her car, on the other hand,
Yes. But that's just it. It's like, sometimes you find something you like to do, and other times you find things
Correct.
So we need to work with kids on that.
And I agree. I was also thinking about something that you said that here we go.
Yeah.
I am definitely older.
No.
I have those senior moments. But
Giving them the tools is so important. So even like think about at snack time or lunchtime, if children bring their own stuff, leave scissors out. Let them cut their own scissors. So that is
let them
even
cut like the top of their yogurt,
top
or,
of their stuff,
or get
yeah.
the straw out of their juice,
Exactly.
or whatever. Yep.
Give them the
Yep.
tools so that they can do things on their own. We want to build independence. We don't want to just take it and oh, you need help, and you take it and you open it for them. You need help? Oh, okay. Maybe scissors would help you. Let me go get you some scissors. Look at what the child is doing and try and support what they're doing.
Maybe
And that's
even
an
with
important thing.
when you're talking about mealtime, have a squeegee at the table.
Yeah.
A toddler can learn to throw their stuff in their trash or pack their lunchbox back up, and then wipe the table down.
With the squeegee.
And then there
How
might be
exciting is
another,
that?
and then
Yeah.
there's another
I
kid
love
on the
it.
floor with a dustpan and brush saying, "I've got it, I've got it."
Mm-hmm.
That kind of stuff is fun to do. If there are little spots on the floor, well, there's a damp sponge here if anybody wants to come and wipe up some of those spots.
Exactly.
But I think it's Oh, I know what I was going to say.
Mhm.
See, it always comes back. If you think about the type of environment you want to create, whether it's your home or your classroom, we want to have what NAEYC, that's our national association, would call a caring community of learners. And if you have a caring community, that means that everybody feels welcomed and everybody feels a part of things and everybody feels like they can be successful, that kind of thing. And there's more to it than this. But in a caring community of learners, it would be okay to say, you know, the block area needs a lot of extra help today. Even if you weren't playing over here, you know, we all work together to get things done. And maybe that child that ditches on the block area, like when you say there's 5 more minutes and we're going to clean up, that kid's like, I'm out of here because I'm going to be somewhere where there's not a lot to clean. That kid, by the way, is brilliant.
Yes.
So that child is like, I just can't do this. This is overwhelming. I had amazing ideas. I put all these things out with all these other kids and we had a great time over here, but I can't even begin to think about cleaning this up. And this lady over here is going to make me like say, you were here, you have to be responsible. How about if you say, who wants to help in blocks? Who wants to help in dramatic play? Who needs a job to do? You know, we all work together to work our classroom out, you know, that kind of thing. And if you're a toddler teacher, those little suckers don't clean up at all.
No.
Toddlers are dumping things out as the
You
adult
think
is
they're gonna
cleaning
clean,
things up.
you're crazy.
Exactly.
Like they might want to put things in baskets and things like that. That's fine. But
Do you want to talk a little bit about cleanup in toddlers?
yeah, and clean up
I
in
can,
toddlers. In fact, I was at a program recently, and they went to do yoga. So they left the classroom, and I went into the classroom to observe. So I was waiting for them to come back from yoga, and the classroom was a mess. And I was like, I was so happy
Somebody's
to see
listening
that.
to us.
Yes, I was so happy to see that because I thought they didn't make the young children, and they were like 2.93s. They were young preschoolers. They didn't make them clean up before they went to yoga because they're coming back to play with the same stuff.
Can you do that angel voice that goes like,
I know.
That-
That's very good. Yeah.
Thank you. That's one of the things we learned in Finland. The kids were all outside playing.
Yes.
The classroom still had, I would never say a mess
No, it
because
wasn't
they're
a mess,
minimal.
but there was things around.
Their thing, you know, their colored pencils, their blocks, their trucks, whatever they were using before they went out to play. And Leanne and I, the brilliant American
Yeah. Wow,
early
why is all
childhood
this stuff
people,
still out?
said, oh, they didn't clean up before they went out. And the director looked at us and said, well, why would they?
They're
They'll be
coming
playing
back.
with it again.
Yeah, they're coming back
And
to
we
play
both
with it.
had this epiphany, like light
So
bulb moment,
true.
like, why do we make kids clean up all the time if they're going to come back and play with it?
Absolutely. Especially toddlers.
Exactly.
Especially toddlers.
Especially
As a toddler
toddlers.
teacher, what you're doing is you're setting yourself up to clean up the room 5 times before lunch. Like, oh, we need to clean up, we're gonna have snack. Oh, we need to clean up, we're gonna have, story. Oh, we need to clean up, we're gonna do this.
No.
Why? Don't do that to
No.
yourself. You're torturing yourself because they're not cleaning.
I was just going to say, you're torturing yourself because you're the one who's cleaning up
Yeah.
the whole time and then
Yeah.
saying, no, we're cleaning up. Come on now, we're cleaning
Yeah.
up. Come and throw the block in
And
the
make
thing.
it fun.
It's exhausting.
Don't make it like it's a chore. Like, don't make it like, oh, we need to clean up. Like, make it fun and make it enjoyable. Give them special baskets. Give them the tools that we talked about, those types of things. Make it enjoyable. Figure out how you can make it fun for young children.
That's really important to think about too if you're a parent and you'd pull in the whole, your bedroom's a mess and you're not leaving till you clean your room. And I'm having flashbacks to my
Oh, yeah.
childhood.
Our kids right now are watching this going, oh, yeah, now you think of it.
Yeah, nice, right? but it can be done differently. It can be done like, oh, who's gonna peel the carrots tonight?
Right. But you can also say things like, we need to take care of ourselves because if we live in a mess, it's going to be really difficult if the mess gets too big. You can have conversations like that, just like all of us, if I leave those dishes in the sink for one more day, it's going to just get piled up. I should just dive in and do it now. Like, just giving them the tools.
I'll tell you, if you have a 4 or a 5-year-old, they love to do dishes. They might get some water on the floor, but they love, even 7 and 8-year-olds, let them wash the dishes.
Exactly.
And if you have to rewash a few things, so be it.
That's okay.
Yeah.
That's okay.
Yeah.
But make it engaging. Recognize that not all children are going to want to clean, and don't have a fight with them over it. It's not worth the fight because they're going to win, but because it's going to just be miserable.
It's
so
true.
Figure out ways. Oh, you're not going to clean. Okay, so then I need you to come over here and maybe do this instead. Do you want to clean or do you want to do this? Give them a job to do. Can you sort these for me? Can you do this for me? So maybe you find something else that they would like to do. Like,
And we
here's
used
your choices.
we used to say for the kids who don't clean, maybe you make them the foreman and you give them a clipboard and you say, all right, your job is to go around and check, and I'm talking like a preschool age child or
yeah.
even school age children. You when cleanup is happening, you go around and you just, if you see something that's not put away, that's your job to put it away. So they're still cleaning up,
Right.
but they think that they're being the boss. That's like a good job for your
Awesome
tattletale kind of kids, you
Yep.
know, to do something like that. And then, you know, the sooner we get this done, the sooner we'll be doing whatever it is that we're doing, kind of thing.
Yeah.
So
So think about
Anyway,
those things.
and I'm going to run to the store and I'm going to buy you one of those cordless portable cordless vacuums.
Thank you, Kathy. I appreciate
And
it.
if I was a kid, I would have loved that. Like, that would be fun.
A little vacuum.
Yeah.
Those are awesome.
Yeah.
Even those lint rollers. Have them go over to the rug and get the lint, with the lint roller.
You
and
know what? Well,
collect
let's first. We
dust.
talked about squeegees. We talked about small dustpans and brushes. You don't have to buy child size setup at the children's learning store. Go to a Big Lots or the dollar store and buy real things. You know, small little brushes, small little sponges, the cordless battery vacuum cleaner that you
Absolutely.
can use, a little Swiffer kind of thing.
Oh,
Any of
yeah.
those things.
Absolutely. They
Any
can
of
do
those
those
things.
things for
Absolutely.
sure. Yep.
Yep.
And they would love it. They would love it.
Agree.
Awesome.
Bye.
Bye.